following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome to Starry & Bank Field here in Fargo at Tarleton Baseball Park. It is a bright, sunny day here in South Fargo, and we are under a sunny sky, 70 degrees, mostly sunny. We should stay at about 70 throughout the duration of the first game, possibly drop into the high 60s, like 67, 68. During Game 2 of today's doubleheader between the Post 400 Astros and the Lisbon Broncos. Lisbon Broncos were here about a week ago. The Astros would take a pair of games from them since then. Lisbon would play Watertown, and they would split in that. No, I'm sorry, not Watertown. It was Aberdeen, my apologies. And they would split with Aberdeen. So Lisbon comes into this at a record of 1 win, 3 losses, and the Post 400 Astros at 13 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie, with a pair of losses in Iowa, and that 1 tie coming in Vero Beach, Florida, against Rutgers in a 6-inning game that was called after 3 hours in an 11-11 tie. And so that is kind of where these two teams sit at coming into today's broadcast. Lisbon warming up. The Astros have already taken their infield warm-ups here, so I'm going to go ahead and mute. There we go. Now we got the music muted in the background there. Taking a look, I had this pulled up, and now I need to double-click it again here, so give me a moment here. But the last time these two teams played was back on Wednesday, May 11th, and Post 400 Astros would take Game 1 by the score of 10-2. They would take Game 2 by the score of 13-6. So now Lisbon will get a chance to get a couple back here on the Astros as they return to Starry & Bank Field here in South Fargo. Your starting lineups are coming up right after the commercial break here on Magnitude Sports. More of your pregame show is next. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back to Starry & Bank Field. Time to go over your starting lineups. The Astros and the Lisbon Broncos. Broncos will be batting 12. They will look like this. 1, 2, and 3. Shortstop number 15, Wyatt Olson. The catcher number 3, Jaden Bittner. And the pitcher number 14, Cam Opp. 4, 5, and 6 batting are the first baseman number 20, Grady Wheelander. The left fielder number 17, Levi Sem. And the center fielder, number 11, Mike Nelson. Batting 7th, 8th, and 9th are the second baseman, number 1, Jordan Bittner, the third baseman, number 16, Elliot Welter, and the right fielder, number 7, Jaden Howard. Batting 10th, 11th, and 12th, all as extra hitters and not playing a field position, are number 10, Jackson Hoffer, number 4, Eli Lyons, and number 6, Levi Olson. And that is how the batting lineup will go for the Lisbon Broncos. For the Post 400 Astros, they will line up like this. Top of the order at 1, 2, and 3, left fielder number 16, Colby Nissan. Shortstop number 8, Jackson Hammerman. And the starting pitcher today, number 11, Ashton Renas. The middle of the order at 4, 5, and 6 include the catcher, number 14, Jaden Howard. The first baseman, number 9, Andre Work. And the right fielder, number 7, Joe Gould. And the bottom of the order at 7, 8, and 9 are the second baseman, number 13, Chase Lura, and the third baseman, number 10, Jack Gould, and the center fielder, number 4, Demarion Semenko. And that is how the Post 400 Astros will line up. So once again, it's Ashton Renas on the mound for the Post 400 Astros, and Cam Opp on the mound for the Lisbon Broncos. Game scheduled for 2 o'clock. We're now at 2:01. The first pitch should be right around the corner here as the Lisbon Broncos finish their infield warm-up. So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment with the final segment of your pregame show right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
You may already know that at Clothes Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Clothes Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Clothes Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Signorama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signorama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signorama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signorama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, welcome back to Starry & Bank Field here at Thorlton Baseball Park. Once again, mostly sunny, 70 degrees, 70, 70, 70, the hour-by-hour forecast for Game 1, assuming Game 1 goes 3 hours, which I don't think it will. Most baseball games between an hour and 40 and two hours. So if that 2-hour limit is the case, we should be at 70 for this entire game. And then we might drop into like the 68, 67 area for game number 2, scheduled for about a 4:15 start. This one getting started a little bit later than scheduled at 2. So I would imagine that we'll probably be closer to 4:30 for the game 2 start here from Starry & Bank Field in Fargo. My name is Mike Mason. I'll be handling everything today, including the PA announcing. So if it's not the normal broadcast that you're used to, it's going to be very, very close to it. And I just may not have as a continual chatter as I normally do when we put these games on the air. But for the Astro fans tuning in, I know we have a few of them tuning in. We certainly appreciate you doing so. Jim from North Carolina, thank you so much for tuning in. And for the Lisbon fans, they're tuning in from Lisbon and parts nearby Lisbon, cheering on the Broncos here today at Starry & Bank Field. If you weren't able to make the trip to Fargo, we're so certainly glad that you're able to join us here on Magnitude Sports. It looks like Lisbon's finished up with their warm-ups, and now the umpire and the two coaches are going to come out to home plate and exchange handshakes and words. We're going to take one more timeout. We'll be back with that first pitch right after this here on Magnitude Sports. Talk to you in just a moment.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive. All right, welcome back to Magnitude Sports here at Starry & Bank Field. We'll take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule here. After today, we're supposed to have a game on May 17th. It was a game that was rescheduled from weather earlier in April, and I just haven't put it into our schedule yet. But we do have a game on Tuesday, May 17th. And then that Friday game is more than likely going to happen. I'm still waiting on approval as we added it over the weekend, and the people to give approval don't give approval on the weekend. So we'll probably make that official on Monday. And then we start the Dakota Fusion soccer season with our good friend Eric Tianson, who will return to Magnitude Sports on Saturday, May 21st. As the Dakota Fusion men's soccer team will take on Med City, a team out of St. Paul. Got the DGF graduation, DGF Barnesville baseball doubleheader on Tuesday, May 24th. The Barnesville graduation on Saturday, May 28th. And then we see the Astros and the Lisbon Broncos once again on May 31st. I had to double check that to make sure I didn't copy and paste that by mistake into our schedule, because it seemed like these two teams have met a lot. But it is indeed true. So Lisbon fans will have that game for you here on Magnitude Sports on May 31st. And then the Post 400 Stars will travel to Brookings, South Dakota on Wednesday, June 1st, and that'll start a week-long series of games in South Dakota, as that 9-inning game with Brookings is an independent game, and then the Stars move to Rapid City at the Veterans Classic Tournament, and that was the same, that'll be at the same field. I forget the name of the field at the top of my head, but it'll be at the same field as the game that got thunderstormed out, and then the second game got blizzard out. So the Stars will return to Rapid City, and Magnitude will be following the Stars down in Rapid City for that entire extension. And then coming out of Rapid City, we'll have the Breckenridge graduation. And then that's on Sunday the 6th, I believe. And then the very next day, on the 7th. No, I take that back. 2 days later it is the 7th. It's June 7th when the Stars officially open up the Summer Legion portion of their schedule at Jack Brown Stadium in Jamestown against the Post 14 Jamestown Eagles. And, of course, Magnitude will be there for that game as well. So that's a look at our upcoming schedule. You can dig deeper into that schedule if you visit our website at magnitudesn.com. The batters are lining up. The officials have met as I peek out and bump my headset on the broadcast studio fridge. It looks like we just need some defensive players out on the field here as we move it back to our live camera. As the sun peeks behind the clouds now that we have taken it back to our live camera, but. And then now they're taking the field. So once again, it's going to be Ashton Renus starting on the mound here for the Post 400 Astros, and then Caleb Newharth behind the plate, Andre Work at first, Chase Lura at second, Jackson Hammerman at short, Jack Gould at third base, Joe Gould in right field, Demarion Semenko in center, and Colby Nissan in left field. And that's how the Astros will set up defensively here to start the top half of the first inning of play. All right, PA announcer announcing our around the bases here. Once again, Wyatt Olson, Jaden Bittner, Cam Opp will be the first 3 batters here for Lisbon as they will bat a 12-batter lineup. All right, and we are ready to go here. Wyatt Olson was 1 for 3 last time in the doubleheader against the Astros about a week ago. First pitch comes across for a strike at 2:12 p.m. And that one is going to be hit hard. A bouncing ball to Jack Gould. Gould will fire it across, and I think his foot came off the bag, and now he's going to head over to second. It's going to be a single, and I believe they might charge that as an error as he advances to second. We'll see how they put it up on the scoreboard. Maybe they'll just put it up as an error in general, but long story short, runner is on base. And maybe they won't. Oh, that's right. I got to remember that, though. The scoreboard's on a Wi-Fi. That's a little bit delayed. So that means our scoreboard on screen might be a little bit delayed as well. But runner on second, Wyatt Olson. That brings up Jaden Bittner now. And Bittner pops it up, and the catch is made by Andre Work. So Cam Opp is the batter. Turn on our sound mic that's out in the stadium. And it starts out with a little bit of wind. As that pitch comes in for a ball, it's 1-0. Once again, the runner on second is Wyatt Olson. Got there via a hit and an error. And the pitch is low and out for ball number 2. So 2 balls and no strikes now. Or I'm sorry, the scoreboard says 3 balls and no strikes. I must have been a pitch behind. My apologies. And there's another strike. Or the only strike so far, I should say, on Cam Opp. 3-1 the count. As Renus will wind up and deliver ball 4. So 2 runners on now. First and second, that'll bring up Grady Wheelander.
Now batting for Lisbon, number 20, Grady Wheelander.
Renus will wind up, deliver high and in for a ball, 1-0 to Wheelander. Wheelander was 2 for 3 in the doubleheader, in the combined in the doubleheader against the Astros last about a week ago. And this one, a bouncing ball to third. He will sit there and tag Wyatt Olson. That'll take care of the lead runner, and Wheelander's on with a fielder's choice. That'll bring up Levi Sem.
Wheelander reaches on a fielder's choice. And that brings up number 17, Levi Sem.
And the run will score. I was looking down in my stat book, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but you saw it on your TV screen, so 2 away, runners on first and second. And a 1-0 game now. As Renus delivers 1 ball, no strike here. I believe it's Mike Nelson now the batter. And Nelson with a hard hit ball to third. He'll step on the bag, and that'll end the top half of the first inning. They will leave 2 on base. They get 1 run on 1 hit. Let me double check that. Yeah, and 1 error. And leave 2 on base, and that will bring us to the bottom of the first, as we'll see the Astros bat next here after the break.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You may already know that at Close Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Close Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Close Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
All right, welcome back. Lisbon has a 1-0 lead on a hit and an error. They left 2 on base as the last batter would reach on a fielder's choice on that force out at third. And now for the Astros, Colby Nissan, Jackson Hammerman, Ashton Renus will be the 3 batters that will be facing Cam Ott. We'll turn it over to our PA announcer for Around the Bases for Lisbon. One time around the bases for Lisbon. On the mound is number 14, Cam Ott. Behind the plate, number 3, Jaden Bittner. At first base, number 20, Grady Wielander. At second base, number 1, Jordan Bittner. At shortstop, number 15, Wyatt Olson. At third base, number 16, Elliot Welter. In the outfield and left, number 17, Levi Svem. In right field, number 7, Jaden Howard. And in straightaway center, number 11, Mike Nelson. Stepping up to the plate for the Post 400 Astros, number 16, Colby Nissan. All right, Colby Nissan will be the batter now. He'll show a bunt, and that bunt will go wrong, and it'll be a strike. Check that, a ball. 1-0 here to Colby Nissan. And now 2 balls and no strikes. We're 9 minutes into the ball game so far, and he'll walk them on 4 pitches, and that'll bring up Jackson Hammerman.
Nissan reaches on a walk. Now batting for the Astros, number 8, Jackson Hammerman.
That one's going to be fouled away for a strike. 0-1, Hammerman swings, sends it out into right field, charging in, but not making the catch was Howard. And that'll be charged as an error. Hammerman will reach base, and that'll bring up Ashton Renas.
Hammerman reaches base on the air. Now batting, Ashton Renas.
So runners on first and second now here for the Astros. It's 1 ball and 1 strike now to Ashton Renas. And they'll toss it to third as Nissan takes off, and now runners are on the corners versus first and second as Nissan successfully steals third. So Hammerman on first, Nissan on third, Renas at bat with a 1-1 count to match his jersey number 11. Cam Opp, I have him for 7 pitches at the moment. One ball, 2 strikes, and now they'll try the pickoff at first, and Nissan was teasing a little bit there at third. Now he'll be stared down by Cam Opp. Count remains 1-2 here to Ashton Renas. Caden Newarth is on deck. And the pitch is outside for ball 2, so the count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and now a throw up to third, and now it's going to come back here. Moving up to second is Hammerman, and they will tag him out. Nissan gets tagged out for the first down of the inning, but so that'll prevent the run from scoring in, but Hammerman will move up to second on the, they'll give him credit for a steal there, and he'll be tagged out on a 1-2-5-2-5 tag out. There we go. I think I got that right. And Renas actually struck out, so then that'll be 2 outs with the tag out on the run down between third and home. It's Caden Newarth now.
Now batting for the Astros, Caden Newarth.
Two balls and a strike now here to Newarth. On deck is Andre Work if Newarth can reach base. Once again, Hammerman in scoring position on second if Newarth can get a base hit. That one fouled off at the plate to the right side of the batter's box. They'll even up the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ten pitches now for Cam, and it's 6 balls, 4 strikes according to my numbers. Swing and a miss there for strike number 3. It's a strikeout, and that will also end the first inning of play, so they'll leave the runners stranded. They get no hits, no runs and no hits, 1 error, and they leave 1 on base. And we move now to the top of the second. And due up for Lisbon is Mike Nelson, Jordan Bittner, and Elliot Welter when we return after the break here on Magnitude.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back. 1-0 in favor of Lisbon here after one complete at Starion Bank Field in Fargo. And Mike Mason with you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network from the confines of the air-conditioned press box right behind home plate. And, well, couldn't ask for a better, more air-conditioned press box than this one. Got a fridge here full of beverages and some wide-open room to stretch the legs when some of the innings can get long, and it's one of the better press box areas that we've had the opportunity to broadcast from.
Now batting for Lisbon, Jordan Bittner.
Two bouncer over to Jack Gould, and he'll fire it over to Andre Work for the out, and that's one down, and that'll bring up Elliot Welter now on the ground out by Bittner.
Stepping out to the plate for Lisbon, number 16, Elliot Welter.
Swing and a miss for strike one there for Welter. That one comes down the middle for strike number two on Welter. On deck is Jaden Howard. Elliot Welter and Jaden Howard represent batters 8 and 9 in a 12-batter lineup here for Lisbon. And that one's high and out for a ball. 1-2 the count now. And the 1-2 came inside and came off the handle of the bat, fouled away, and it'll remain 0-2 as a result, or 1-2 as a result. And that one hit towards the shortstop, Hammerman. He'll pick it up, fire it over to Andre Work, and he'll tag him as his foot came off the base for out number two, and it's a 6-3 ground out for Elliot Welter, and that'll bring up the next batter here, Jaden Howard.
Now batting for Lisbon, number 7, Jaden Howard.
And Howard will half swing that right to Andre Work, and that will end the top half of 2 on 3 groundouts. Andre Work, Joe Gould, Chase Lura. It's batters 5, 6, and 7 when we return from the break here on Magnitude. Be right back.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. 1.5 complete and a 1-run lead here for Lisbon over the Post 400 Astros here at Starry & Bank Field, live on Magnitude Sports. My name's Mike Mason. Hope you're having a great day, whether you're watching in the dungeon at Post 400 or if you're watching in Lisbon from your garage, your love seat, your couch, your recliner, whatever the case may be. We certainly appreciate all those tuning in from North Carolina, as Jim from North Carolina, and those watching at Buffalo Wild Wings on 42nd Street. Thank you so much for tuning into the ball game. This is Andre Work. One ball, no strikes. Make that 2 balls and no strikes here to Andre Work. We'll also see Joe Gould and Chase Lura. It's batters 5, 6, and 7 for the Astros here in the bottom half of 2 as they trail 1-0. The pitch comes inside. It's a quick 3-0 count here to Andre Work. They left one stranded on base. They left Jackson Hammerman stranded on base in the bottom half of the first after having a couple of runners tagged out at one tagged out or forced out at third, and then one on a rundown after a strikeout between third and home. So that would account for the 3 outs. And this brings up Joe Gould now. And I will bring up Chase Lura now.
Now batting for the Astros, number 13, Chase Lura.
So my apologies to Joe Gould for not being able to get to the microphone quick enough before he got hit by that pitch to announce him. Strike comes across the board there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thought we had 2 runners on, but apparently, yeah. Check that. I was a batter behind.
Correction, now batting number 7, Joe Gould.
So Andre Work, the runner on first. Joe Gould, the batter. Chase Lura is actually on deck. And now we have runners on first and second. And now Chase Lura is up to the plate.
Now batting for the Astros, number 13, Chase Lura.
swing and a miss for strike one here on Chase Lura. And the 0-1 delivery. That one will hit the corner for strike two. 2 runners on. Andre Work on second. First base is Joel Gould. Chase Lura, the batter. And on deck is Jack Gould. And that one comes in for strike three. That puts the first out on the board as Lura will strike out on 3 pitches, and that'll bring up Jack Gould.
Stepping up to the plate for the Astros, number 10, Jack Gould.
And that one is out for a ball. 1-0 here to Jack Gould. And he'll rifle that one off to the right side of the batter's box foul, even the count up at 1-1. And another one rifled foul, this time for strike two. Swinging just a little bit late on those swings. Otherwise, it probably would be somewhere between first and second if he went a split second earlier on those swings. And this time he'll strike out. So that puts 2 outs on the board, and that brings up the next batter here. Demarion Semenko.
Work advances to third, and now batting, number 4, center fielder Demarion Semenko.
And that'll be ball one to Semenko. 27 minutes into the ball game now. First and third, Pulse 400 looking to tie it up. And if Semenko can make contact, it'll likely be tied. He has a pretty powerful swing. He can really belt the ball out there if he makes contact. Semenko batting 9th in the lineup here for the Astros. He'll see that one come in for a strike, and it's 2-1. 2-1 to Semenko, 2 away. Runners on first and third. And the 2-1. And that one will hit outside for strike two. So gets ahead in the count, 2-2, and Cam Ott 2-0, and Cam Ott battles back to make it 2-2. And that one's outside, and now we have a full count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out. That'll end the second. They leave 2 stranded on base. They get no runs. On no hits, no errors, and they leave 2 on base. And we'll be back here with the 3rd inning of play right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. Jackson Hoffer, the batter here for Lisbon, as they take a 1-0 lead into the third, and delivering the strike there's Ashton Renas. 31 minutes, averaging about 15 minutes an inning at the moment here in this 1-0 game. Lisbon getting that run in the top of the first, in the bottom of the first, and the bottom of the second. The Astros threatened to tie it up, but Lisbon was able to get out of the jam without any runs crossing the plate. 2 balls and a strike now here to Jackson Hoffer. And the pitch is going to be just a little bit low for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike now here to Hoffer. Eli Lyons and Levi Olsen are batters 11 and 12 in the lineup for Lisbon. We'll see those two this inning for sure. And the pitch is going to be in for a strike, and we have a full count now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch here for Renas. And here it comes, and it'll be a little hopper, and it'll be eventually picked up there by shortstop Jackson Hammerman. He got it over there in time for the out. It's a 6-3 ground out for Hoffer on a very close play on that throw out. And I'll bring up Eli Lyons.
Now batting for Lisbon, number 4, Eli Lyons.
So 1 out now. And the first pitch, whoa, I missed it. I'll wait for the scoreboard to tell me it's a strike, 0-1. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. So Renas will blaze one by Lyons. And this one is sent to left field. And that is just a soft fly out there to Colby Nissan in left field that he has no problem making the grab on. And now it's Levi Olsen to the plate.
Now batting for Lisbon, number 6, Levi Olsen.
And the first pitch to Levi Olsen's in for a strike, 0-1. Serenas threw a bunch of balls in that first inning, and now he's thrown a lot of strikes since then. You have him down here, 28 pitches, 19 strikes, 9 balls unofficially, according to my numbers. And the pitch is in for strike number 3, and that will do it for the top half of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for Lisbon. Another strikeout, and that'll bring up the top of the order. Colby Nissan, Jackson Hammer, and Ashton Renas will bat for the Astros when we return after this.
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
All right, welcome back to Starry Bank Field. We have a new pitcher on the mound here for Lisbon, and that is going to be, let's see here, number 15, Wyatt Olson. So that means we have a new shortstop as well. All right, let's see if we can, I wonder if it's number 17. I think it's a, no, wait a second here. Not sure who is that shortstop. They may have made a switch at shortstop and left field in addition to the pitcher. Because it appears, let's see if I can sneak a peek at who's in left field. And we will not get that opportunity. So we'll figure it out eventually, though. This is Colby Nissan to the plate.
Now batting for the Astros, number 16, Colby Nissan.
Bottom of the third, and we'll see if the Astros can strike back finally, as they threaten in both the first and the second portions of the bottom half of the inning, but weren't able to get anybody across the plate to tie it up. They got a couple runners to third, but that was about as close as they could get. 1 ball, no strikes. Make that 2 balls and no strikes now here to Colby Nissan. He was walked last time he was at the plate, as the Astros return to the top of the order now. Once again, Jackson Hammerman and Ashton Arenas, 2 and 3 in the lineup. We'll see him for sure this inning. That one catches the corner. Nice curveball there by Wyatt Olson for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. And this one is hit hard to the shortstop, Bittner, and he'll fire it over to the new first baseman, which is Cam Opp. So Cam Opp moves over to first. Bittner moves over to shortstop. And moving over to second base is Levi Sefem. And then the only one we got to figure out yet is the left fielder. One ball, no strike here to Jackson Hammerman. One ball, one strike. Fouled at the plate, so it'll become 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and 2 strikes, excuse me. Three balls and 2 strikes. Once again, Ashton Arenas is on deck. This will be the 10th pitch for Wyatt Olson. And this one is cranked over towards first. It'll be picked up by Bittner. He'll fire it over, but the throw will be a little bit off the mark, and Hammerman will head towards second. Head first slide, he's safe. So that'll be an error. And they get a runner on, and that brings up Ashton Arenas.
Hammerman reaches second on the air, brings up number 11, Ashton Arenas.
That's a high lofting pitch there for a ball to even up the count at 1-1. So once again, runner on second is Jackson Hammerman. He's been there before. He's never gotten beyond second. Last time Hammerman was on second, he got stranded there. A nice block there by Jaden Bittner, the catcher. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now here to Ashton Arenas. Full count now here to Ashton Arenas at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch, and that one is sent to center field, and Mike Nelson is there, and he'll record out number 2, and that'll bring up Caden Neuarth.
Stepping up to the plate for the Astros, number 14, the catcher, Jaden Howard.
So 2 away now with Hammerman on second. First pitch to Neuarth comes in for ball number 1. He struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. Swing and a miss there to even up the count at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count here to Neuarth. And he strikes him out, and that is out number 3, and they leave another runner stranded on base. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. And we move now to the top of the 4th. And it's a tight one so far here through 3 complete. Lisbon leads 1-0 here on Magnitude Sports. Be right back.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
All right, welcome back. 3 complete, and it's still a 1-0 game here in favor of Lisbon. Wyatt Olson will lead things off as they return to the top of the order here for Lisbon.
Leading off in the top of the 4th. It's the top of the order for Lisbon. Batter 1, number 15, Wyatt Olson.
All right, so once again, Wyatt Olson, Jaden Bittner, and Cam Opp are the scheduled batters at 1, 2, and 3. Ashton Arenas remains on the mound. This will be pitch number 30 for Ashton Arenas, according to my numbers. And the windup. And it's in for a strike. 0-1. Olsen, he doubled to left field. And that would result eventually in the 1-0 lead that they have right now. And this time he's going to go to center field. It's going to be good for a single. And it's another hit and a runner on base. And Wyatt Olsen is 2 for 2, bringing up Jaden Bittner.
Stepping up to the plate for Lisbon, number 3, Jaden Bittner.
Bittner popped out to the first baseman, Andre Work, in foul territory last time he was at the plate. So we're 47 minutes into the ball game right now. And he's showing bunt, and he'll bunt it right back to Arenas, third base side of the mound, and he gets it back over to Rourke for the out. That will advance Wyatt Olsen up to second, bringing up Cam Opp.
Now batting for Lisbon, number 14, Cam Opp.
Cam Opp 0 for 0. He walked last time he was at the plate. As Arenas will look back at Olsen on second, and he'll deliver. And this is right up the middle. Be scooped up by Hammerman, and he will juggle it, and that'll be an error. So 1 hit and 1 error so far in this inning, and that will bring up Grady Wielander.
Stepping up to the plate for Lisbon, number 20, Grady Wielander.
So Cam Opp reaches on the air on the shortstop. That will push Wyatt Olsen to third. So runners on the corners now for Lisbon with Grady Wielander, who reached on an inning-ending fielder's choice last time he was at the plate. And Lisbon threatening to score again here with 1 out in the top of the 4th. That pitch is just a little bit high, 1-0 to Wielander. And he'll scoop that one towards second. And now back to first. And they got it. A 4-6-3 double play will end the inning. The run will not score, and that will take care of the top of the 4th. It'll remain 1-0 as the Broncos got that close to making it 2-0. But a 4-6-3 double play would take care of that. And we'll head to the bottom half of the 4th right after the break here on Magnitude.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back. It's Andre Work at the plate here for the Astros. They trail 1-0. Astros get out of a jam on a 4-6-3 double play. And 2 balls, no strikes. The count now to Andre Work, who's 0 for 0, walked last time he was at the plate. Wind up in the pitch, and Work will fire that one to right field. And he made a diving attempt at it, but he will not secure it in his glove. That was Jaden Howard out there trying to make the snag. I'm still trying to figure out who the left fielder is. It appears that his jersey number ends in a 0. I thought it was 10, but I don't have a 10 on my roster. And it might be number 20. It's the only other one that ends with a 0. Actually, number 10 is Jackson Hofford. Okay, so maybe it's Jackson Hofford out in right and left field. Let me double check. Yes, it is. Okay, so now we got everything figured out here for Lisbon. So Jackson Hoffner is the new left fielder. He played in the bottom of the 3rd out in left field. I just didn't realize it at that point in time. And that's a check swing to center field. Charging in is Mike Nelson. He makes the grab for the out. That's 2 quick outs now. So Joe Gould will fly out, and that'll bring up Chase Lura.
Now batting number 13, Chase Lura.
And Lura will blast that one foul for a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the 2-2 pitch. It's high for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Jack Gould is on deck if Lura can reach base. Fouls it off, and he'll get at least 1 more pitch. And a strike him out. Now in the 4th. One nothing. You get a feeling that somebody's going to score here in the next 3 frames, but who will it be? We'll find out maybe soon here in the near future on Magnitude Sports. Be right back. All right, welcome back. We head to the top of the 5th. off, and it'll be Levi Svem, Mike Nelson, Jordan Bittner, the scheduled batters at 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup. Once again, Lisbon doing a 12-batter lineup, so 5, 6, and 7 of that 12-batter lineup will appear for sure here in the top of the 5th. And we got all the defensive changes for Lisbon figured out now. And I'm going to turn that off. I like the song, but YouTube doesn't. So there we go. We'll turn that back on. Here's Levi Svem.
Now batting for Lisbon, number 17, Levi Svem.
And there's a strikeout. Mike Nelson will be the next batter.
Now batting for Lisbon, number 11, Mike Nelson.
Two balls and a strike now here to Mike Nelson. On deck is Jordan Bittner. One away. We'll see Bittner for sure. Elliot Welter would follow if we can get that far into the lineup. This one is going to be popped up first base side, and Andre Work makes the catch. That's out number 2 and brings up Jordan Bittner.
Stepping up to the plate, batter 7 in the lineup, Jordan Bittner.
Bittner will foul the first one at the plate for a strike. As Mike Nelson pops out to work in foul territory, and Bittner 0 for 1, grounded out to Jack Gould at third base last time he was at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike now, the count here to Jordan Bittner. Once again, on deck is Elliot Welter, but only if Bittner can reach base. Nobody on. And the pitch, and a swing and miss for strike number 2. He may have caught a piece of that one, but either way, it's a strike. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, got him. Strikeout for Ashton Arenas, and that takes care of the top of the 5th. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
4.5 done, and it remains 1-0 in favor of Lisbon. They got that run all the way back in the top of the first inning, and since then it's been scoreless. And some great defensive play from both of these teams here at Starry Bank Field today. And the Lisbon, I should say, looking to get a pair back after dropping a pair to the Astros about a week ago here at Starry Bank Field. Jack Gould will lead things off. It's 8-9-1 for the Astros here in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch to Gould comes across for a strike, 0-1. He struck out last time he was at the plate, too. We're an hour and 3 minutes into the ball game now. And the pitch, and a swing and a miss on the pitch outside for strike 2. So it would have been 1-1 had he not taken the swing on that one, but it'll remain 0. It'll result in an 0-2 count here. There's the windup and the delivery, and that one is outside for a ball. So 1-2 now. Demarian Semenko is the batter on deck. And last time Semenko was up, I believe there was 2 outs. Now there's nobody out, and depending on what happens here to Jack Gould, 2-2 the count here to Mr. Jack, and the 2-2 windup. Low and out, full count, 3-2. And he'll walk him. Runner on base brings up Demarian Semenko.
Stepping up to the plate for the Astros, center fielder number 4, Demarian Semenko.
And Semenko shows bunt, bunts it foul behind the batter's box. Good for a strike, 0-1. Once again, the Astros here in the top of the fifth. They're down to their final 9 outs, or in the bottom of the fifth, I should say, down to their final 9 outs to try and, at minimum, tie this one up. If not, snag a lead at some point. Semenko look to show bunt again. He'll take strike 2. And there'll be no bunting this time around. Semenko will either take the pitch and strike out or swing and miss and strike out, depending on where the pitch is placed here by Wyatt Olson. Wyatt Olson will sneak a peek at Jack Gould on first and deliver out. So got the corner, and yikes, that one, that's a tough one to take. Semenko will go down on strikes, and that will bring up the next batter here. That is Colby Nissan.
Now batting for the Astros, top of the order. Top of the order, Colby Nissan.
Runner's going to take off for a second. He'll make it standing, no problem. It'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jack Gould advances to second. Jackson Hammerman on deck. Colby Nissan now 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away and a runner in scoring position once again. But if the previous 4 or 5 innings have shared anything with us. Runner in scoring position does not mean much right now. A ground out for Nissan that'll move Jack Gold to third, and that brings up Jackson Hammerman.
Now batting for the Astros, Jackson Hammerman.
Pitch is outside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes now to Jackson Hammerman. He's reached base twice, both times on errors by Lisbon. And that pitch is up high for ball 3. So potentially a pitch away from maybe putting runners on the corners. Ashton Renas is the batter on deck. There is 2 out, though. So strike there. Get the free strike on the 3-0 count. Jack Gold 90 feet away from tying this game up at 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. And the 3-2 outside for a ball, walked him. I'll bring up the new batter and put runners on the corners for Ashton Renas.
The walk puts runners on the corners. Visit to the mound for Lisbon.
So I'll have a visit to the mound here for Lisbon.
Just a reminder, the concession stand is open. Hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, Gatorade, Powerade, water, pop. Go pick your favorites.
Runners on the corners now. Jackson Hammerman the batter. Or check that. It's Ashton Renas the batter.
Now batting for the Astros, Ashton Renas.
And a strike will come across the plate there. It's 1-1 now. Outside, 2-1. We'll see with 2 outs. Probably not as likely, but we'll see if Hammerman takes off for second on a steal and if they can bait Jack Gold home or not. Oh, that was a nasty strike to the outside. And it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a big pitch here for Wyatt Olson. Can he get Lisbon out of the bottom of the 5th, remaining 1-0. Runner takes off, and he does. It's a strikeout. They leave 2 stranded on base, and that ends the 5th inning of play, and it remains 1-0. What a game this has been so far. We still got 2 frames to go. Maybe more. We'll see how long the Broncos defense can hold up here against the Astros bats. Lisbon will bring the bats out next, right after the break here on Magnitude. Be right back.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back. 5 complete, and it's 1-0. That run scored in the top of the first. Since then, it's been nothing but defense, and this is Elliot Welter for Lisbon. And Welter will send it to left field. Drifting back is Nissan. He makes the grab. That's out number 1.
Elliot Welter flies out to left. That brings up batter number 9 in the lineup. Number 7, Jaden Howard.
Want to say hi to Jim, watching from a very hot Denver, North Carolina. I just checked the YouTube comments. Thanks so much for watching, Jim. It's been a good game so far. Jaden Howard 0 for 1, direct ground out to first, and a pitch right down the middle for strike 1 from Renus, who's still on the mound here in this 1-0 game in the top of the 6th. And a check swing going to first. I think it's going to say no. Yep. And the first baseman umpire agrees with me, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Or I'm sorry, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, I guess. I missed a pitch apparently, and now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. With 1 out. And now it's 2 outs on the strikeout for Ashton Renus. Got him looking, and that brings up Jackson Hoffer.
Stepping up to the plate for Lisbon, number 10, Jackson Hoffer.
Two away now, and swing and miss, strike 1 for Hoffer. He grounded out to Jackson Hammerman, the shortstop, last time he was at the plate. And this pitch comes inside to even up the count of the ball and a strike. Jim, I was told that your Post 400 hats are being mailed out tomorrow morning. That's what I was told. I'm not the one responsible for mailing them out. I'm just responsible for telling you what I was told. So you let me know if they don't come in the next 3 days approximately, and I'll double check on that for you. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one's popped up and will remain 1-2. And that will be, I don't think he realized that it went into the field of play. And as a result, it's going to be a lucky break for the Astros and an unlucky break for Lisbon. 5.5 done. Can the Astros strike back this time? We'll find out in about 60 seconds here on Magnitude Sports. Be right back.
I kind of wonder where to even begin about what I love about Touchmark. It's everything. It's the time with the residents. It's my team. I work with wonderful individuals every single day. I love the people, and my job is to connect with them, and that's a pretty great job to have, that you get to make genuine, real connections with our residents and our team members. It's just the overall community. That is Touchmark. That's what I love.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Signorama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signorama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signorama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signorama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
All right, there's a look at the new pitcher. It's Mike Olson who will be taking over on the mound here for Lisbon. And that moves Levi Sen to center, Jordan Bittner over to second, and Wyatt Olson over to shortstop. And those are the only defensive changes here for the Lisbon Broncos. Swing and a miss for strike one to the batter, Caden Neuarth. And now the pitch is up high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Neuarth 0 for 2, struck out swinging on both occasions, going to the plate today. And this is going to be a drop third strike, and he'll be thrown out on that 2-3 toss for out number 1. And that'll bring up Andre Work.
Now batting for the Astros, number 9, the first baseman, Andre Work.
And the first pitch to Work comes in for strike 1. Walk and a strikeout on his 2 trips to the plate so far today, as he'll foul it back for strike number 2. This game's speeding along. We're at 1 hour and 19 minutes here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 frame to go. And if the Astros can't take a lead here, we might see the full 7th inning here. If they can score 2 here, then it's possible that we would only see the top half of the 7th if Lisbon wasn't able to respond. It remains 0-2 to Andre Work and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is out number 2. And it's 2 up, 2 down here for Lisbon on the Astros, and now it's up to Joe Gould to keep this inning going.
Now batting for the Astros, number 7, Joe Gould.
First pitch to Gould is a strike, and the second pitch to Gould is a ball. 1-1. 0 for 1, walk and a fly out. On the walk, he reached third base, but he wasn't able to get beyond third base. That one bounces into the turf about maybe 3-4 feet before home plate. And that'll be ball 2, and the Astros could use a couple more pitches like that if you're an Astros fan. If you're a Lisbon fan, you're hoping you do not see another pitch like that, but you do hope you see pitches like that one. So 2-2 the count now here to Joe Gould. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a big pitch here for Mike Nelson. Inside, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and now another big pitch here for Mike Nelson. Hour and 21 minutes now. And he'll walk him. So a runner is on base with 2 away, and Chase Lura, who struck out twice, will step up to the plate once again.
Now batting for the Astros, number 13, Chase Lura.
Pair of strikeouts once again for Chase Lura. Jack Gould is the batter on deck, and the first pitch comes inside for a ball, nearly hitting Lura. We've seen the Astros do a lot of 2-out magic, but 2-out magic has been hard to come by here in this game. For both teams, for that matter. It's Mike Nelson, peeks over at first, delivers the pitch in low for ball 2, and it's a 2-0 count to Chase Lura. And this next pitch is big. If it's ball 3, it goes definitely in favor of Lura. Here's the 2-0. And it will be ball 3. Once again, Jack Gould is on deck. At least I think he is. I'm looking. Yes, it is number 10 on deck. And there's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk puts 2 runners on base. And that moves Joe Gould into scoring position with his brother Jack Gould stepping up to the plate.
Now batting after the walk, number 10, Jack Gould.
So see if Jack can RBI in Joe for the game-tying run. 2 away, and the pitch is inside for ball 1. The last 7 pitches by Nelson have been balls. He has 10 balls and 9 strikes on 19 pitches. Here's pitch 20. It's inside, and it nearly hit him. Ball 2. One hour and 23 minutes. This might be the longest half inning of the game. It might be. I haven't been keeping track. They'll get a strike there. I've tried to do that on a couple occasions to time each half inning, but gave up on it after about 2 games. So that was a couple of years ago when I tried that. Suppose I could try it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes now here to Jack Gold. A 2 out and 2 runners on. Joel Gold, the runner on second. Runner on first is Chase Lura, and a 2-2 pitch coming up here. And it's high for ball 3. So another full count. Demarion Semenko is on deck. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Will the bases get loaded, or will the inning come to an end? And the pitch is low, and the bases are loaded on a walk for Demarion Semenko.
Back-to-back walks, load the bases for center fielder number 4, Demarion Semenko. First a visit to the mound.
And they're going to have a discussion here to see how they can go from no runners on with 2 outs to bases loaded with 2 outs and once again pull off some sort of excellent pitching or magnificent play to get them out of this 6th inning remaining at a 1-0 lead. Semenko, we've talked about his aggressiveness swinging. And will this be his time to shine? That'll be the question. He'll foul the first one off. He struck out on both, and to be fair, he didn't really strike out. It was both times it was a curveball to the far outside edge of the plate that would send him back to the dugout when he thought he was walked. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to Semenko. Colby Nissan, top of the order on deck if we can get that far. Semenko swings and misses and nearly falls over, and that goes to show what I'm talking about with that aggressive power swing that he has there. And sometimes it pays off for him, and other times it does not pay off for him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if he can recover from that. Here's the 1-2. That one's low into the ground. It pops out to the left side, and Joe Gould will tie the game. And the Astros have finally gotten a run on the board here off a wild pitch to make the count 2-2 to Demarion Semenko. Other 2 runners will advance, 2nd and 3rd now. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and he'll foul it away, and he'll remain alive for at least 1 more hit or 1 more pitch. And like I said, if he can make contact, this could easily be a 3-1 game. And, well, he'll make contact, and it's enough to earn him at least 1 more pitch. So he's fighting there. Chase Lura on 3rd, Jack Gold on 2nd. 2 balls, 2 strikes as Semenko calls time. And time will be granted by the home plate official. Home plate umpire. Semenko will dig back in. And he'll take the 2-2 inside, ball 3. Nice, patient look there as Semenko's had a couple of those on the edge that have thrown him off the plate. And 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll foul it off. And he'll stay alive. This is the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Foul, ball, strike, ball, fouled, ball, and fouled. in that order on 8 pitches. This is pitch number 9 of the at-bat here, and 3-2 is the count. Low, and it's a walk to Semenko to reload the bases for the top of the order, Colby Nissan.
The walk to Semenko loads the bases for the top of the order, number 16, Colby Nissan.
Nissan 0 for 2, walk, ground out to third, ground out to second, and this one's lined into left field. That's going to score. Chase Lura rounding third from second is Jack Gold, and pumping the brakes on third is Semenko. It's a 2-run double for Colby Nissan. And the Astros have broken this one open. This is Jackson Hammerman now.
Now batting, Jackson Hammerman.
One ball, no strike. And now that one pops up, and Semenko will come in and score. And it's 4-1. So now a runner on third, and it's 2-0 here to Hammerman. And that's outside, and it's 3-0 to Hammerman. And a strike. We were talking about if the Astros could get at least 2, we might not see the bottom of the 7th. Well, they've gotten doubled what I suggested. And now Lisbon's going to have a hill to climb, and it's another walk, and the coach is slowly, and now he's speeding up. And now I think that's going to do it here for Mike Nelson as he walks another run, and he's allowed 4 so far. And let's see, are they going to pull it? Yes, they are. Mike Nelson's day will come to an end. 37 pitches, 20 balls, 17 strikes. We're at 1 hour, 30 minutes. Time of the ball game. It appears that it might be Jordan Bittner taking over on the mound. Let's see if I can get a look at the jersey number. Yes, it is Jordan Bittner.
Pitching change for Lisbon. Moving on to the mound is number 1, Jordan Bittner.
I believe Cam Ott moves to second, so if that's the case, we'll have a new first baseman. Well, what we know for sure so far is Mike Nelson, the former pitcher, moves out to center. Jordan Bittner comes onto the mound. And the only thing we got to figure out is who's at second base now here for Lisbon. The batter will be Ashton Renas when we return to action here. And like I said, I just got to make sure that I got my first and second basemen correct here for Lisbon.
Defensive changes for Lisbon. Mike Nelson moves out to center field. Levi Sem moves to second base. And now batting for the Astros, number 11, Ashton Renas.
All right, so Levi Sem at second, Cam Opp at first, Mike Nelson in center, Jordan Bittner, the new pitcher here. 4-1, runners on the corners, first and third, Colby Nissan on third, Jackson Hammerman on first. And Hammerman takes off for second. And now the throw back up to third, which will allow the free steal for Hammerman. 2 runners in scoring position. And the pitch comes across for a ball, I believe. No, it was a strike. My apologies. So we'll undo that. Put a strike on the board. Now there's a ball on the board. 1-1. Rena sold for 3. Struck out, fly out, and a strikeout. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 runners on. We talked about that two out magic, and they've pulled it off here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch comes inside for 2 balls, and the strike to Ashton Renas. Caden Newarth, the batter, on deck if Renas can reach base. And the pitch. And this one will find its way into left field. That'll bring in Colby Nissan. Rounding third from second is Jackson Hammerman. And it will be a 2-run double RBI for Renas. 2 more runs score, another hit on the board, and that brings up Caden Newarth.
Ashton Renas with the 2-run RBI double. That brings up Caden Newarth.
And that one's hit to left field, and that one will drop for a hit. Rounding third is Renas, and the play will not come to the plate. It'll be cut off there by Cam Opp, just to the left side of the mound. And now Caden Newarth's on with a RBI single to left field, and that will bring up the next batter. That is Andre Work, the scheduled batter.
Now batting Andre Work. Courtesy running at first, Owen Shannon.
So Owen Shannon comes in to take over the running responsibilities on first as the pitch comes across for ball 1 to Andre Work. Walk, strikeout, and a strikeout. And now he swings and misses. They'll even up the count at 1 and ball 1 strike. 7 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. And they've all come with 2 outs on the board. As Lisbon is working their second pitcher of this inning. And now the throw up to second. Head first slide, and he's in on the steal. Owen Shannon takes over second base. 2 balls and a strike now to Andre Work. On deck is Joe Gould. Andre Work batting for the 2nd time in this inning. 2-1, and Work fires that one foul. Right field and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Can Bittner end this nightmare inning for Lisbon? As he'll toss the ball back and look for a new one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Owen Shannon, the runner on third, and if Work can reach base, we'll see Joe Gould. And the pitch is outside. It's going to bounce off the glove of Bittner. And moving into third now is Owen Shannon. 3 balls and a strike. Or check that, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Andre Work. He was walked his first time up. His second and third time he struck out. And this will be a defining pitch here in this game. And that one's cranked to right field, and it drifts foul. An explosive inning here, all with 2 outs on the board. And they got a runner 90 feet away, more like 80 feet away. Now he's 90 feet as he tags back up on the base. 1 run in the top of the first, 7 runs in the bottom of the 6, and that's a high pitch for ball 4. And now you got runners on the corners again for Joe Gould, batting the second time this inning. He was walked last time he stepped up to the plate earlier this inning. Earlier in the game, he would walk and fly out as well. So runners on the corners, and a strike comes into Joe Gould.
Now batting for the Astros, Joe Gould.
And that one's outside for a ball. 1-1 here to Joe Gould. Came around, was one of the 7 runs. Matter of fact, I think he was the second of the 7 runs scored in this inning. And that one will pounce away, and coming in from third is Owen Shannon, and now rounding second, and about halfway to third, he'll backtrack. So another run scores on a wild pitch, and it's 2 balls and a strike. And it's now 8-1 here in favor of the Astros. Runner on second, 2-1 pitch, and that one's fouled away, third base side and out of play for strike number 2. Well, even if they strand Andre Work on second, it's been a productive inning here for the Astros. Chase Lura is on deck if Joe Gould can reach base. And how many times have we said that in this inning? Popped up. Levi Svem is there for the catch, and the nightmare inning for the Lisbon Broncos is over. They score 8 on a handful of hits, and they leave 1 runner on base on a handful of errors, and that will end the 6th inning of play. So Lisbon needs to tack 7 on in the 7th to force the bottom of the 7th. That's a lot of 7s, but 777s is usually a good thing. We'll see if it's a good thing for Lisbon when we return after the break here on Magnitude. Be right back.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back. 6 complete. We move to the top of the 7th now with batters 11, 12, and 1. Eli Lyons, Levi Olson, Wyatt Olson. The scheduled batters here for Lisbon as they give up 8 runs on 4 hits, 4 errors, and Astros strand 1 on base in the bottom half of the 6th. And now it is time for Lisbon to try and pull off some magic here.
Now batting for Lisbon, number 4, Eli Lyons.
I believe it's 0-2. I know for sure it's at least 0-1. Nope, I was wrong. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lyons flying out to left field last time he was at the plate, and now it's 2 strikes on Lyons. So Eli Lyons, batter 11, Levi Olson, batter 12, and Wyatt Olson, batter 1. Are the scheduled batters here for Lisbon. And the pitch, and that one is sent foul territory. Can he make his 3rd catch? No, that one's going to go just a little bit out of play, and he will not be able to make the catch like he did the first 2 times. So it remains 1-2. Once again, this is the first game of a doubleheader here, as this one was cruising along until that last inning. And a strikeout for out number 1.
Now batting for Lisbon, batter 12 in the lineup, number 6, Levi Olson.
First pitch to Levi Olson comes in for a strike. He's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. And this one, a 2-hopper to third. Jack Gold fires it over. And the scoop at first by Andre Work is good for out number 2. It's a 5-3 ground out. And that'll bring up the next batter for Lisbon. That is Wyatt Olson.
Top of the order for Lisbon, number 15, Wyatt Olson.
All right, and Wyatt Olson is 2 for 2. He doubled to left. He singled to center last time he was at the plate. We'll see if he triples to right this time or not. And a hard hit ball, 1 hop. Hammerman over to Work, and that will do it. It's a 1-2-3 inning, and your final score here has the post 400 Astros taking another one from Lisbon by the final of 8-1. As they will not get the job done in the top of the 7th. That will do it for game number 1 here, and we will take a break and we'll get things set up for game number 2 coming up in about 15 to 20 minutes here on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. We're going to keep this stream live, and we'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away. Here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation, or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation, or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. The next matchup is minutes away here on the Magnitude Sports Network. While you're waiting, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, scan the QR code with your mobile device to give a one-time donation or visit magnitudesn.com for our mailing address. You can also consider a monthly financial gift by clicking the Join button. We are between games. Don't go anywhere. Your favorite team is playing next on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. We're getting ready for the top of the first inning here in game number 2 of this doubleheader between the Astros and Lisbon. And I just got to reset one more thing here from game number 1, and we should be ready to go. We'll have PA announcing for game number 2 instead of trying to go back and forth. Our PA announcer, which is also me, will deliver all the information you need to know.
Batting first for Lisbon in game number 2, it is Wyatt Olson. First pitch of game number 2, 4:19. Mostly sunny and 70 degrees. A 4-3 ground out for out number 1 brings up Jaden Bittner. 3 ground out for Bittner brings up Cam Off. Cam Off reaches base on the walk. That'll bring up number 20, Grady Wheelander. Wheelander will reach on a fielder's choice. Cam Off's out at second. That ends the top of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. The single to shallow left for Hasbargen puts him on base and brings up number 8, Jackson Hammerman.
Strikeout number 1 for Jaden Bittner. That brings up first baseman Gunnar Majerus. RBI single from Majerus to left. Brings in the Nick Hasbargen to make it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate for the Astros, number 2, Malachi Wurlmeyer. The walk puts Wurlmeyer on base, moves Majerus up to second, and brings up the shortstop, number 6, Caleb Christensen. Two-run RBI single for Christensen to center makes the score 3-0. Now batting number 12, Jack Demers. Please return foul-away pitches to the concession stand, please. Thank you. The walk will bring up the right fielder, number 5, Owen Shannon. Courtesy running at first, number 16, Colby Nissan. The walk to Shannon will load the bases. And now a visit to the mound. Now pitching for Lisbon, number 11, Mike Nelson. Now batting for the Astros, number 13, Chase Lura. Lura with the sacrifice fly to left scores Christensen. That brings up number 4, Demarion Semenko. The walk to Semenko brings us back to the top of the order. Number 15, Nick Hosbargen. The walk reloads the bases for number 8, Jackson Hammerman. Run scores on the walk. That brings up number 17, Gunnar Majerus. Now pitching for Lisbon, number 17, Levi Sven. Your attention, the concession stand will be open until at least the end of the third inning. Maybe longer, but at least until the end of the third inning. So if you want any snacks or beverages, be sure to get them soon. walk will bring up the third baseman, number 2, Malachi Wurlmeyer. Astros in the bottom of the first. 7 runs on 3 hits. On 1 Lisbon error, and they leave 3 stranded on base. Time of the first inning, 28 minutes.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Stepping up to the plate for Lisbon, number 17, Levi Sam. Stepping up to the plate for Lisbon, number 11, Mike Nelson. Batting for Lisbon, number 1, Jordan Bittner. Catch by Gunnar Majerus at first for the out. That'll bring up number 16, Elliot Welter. Two on base.
Signorama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signorama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signorama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signorama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Now batting for Lisbon, number 10, Jackson Hofford. That's a strikeout for Hammerman. That brings up number 4, Eli Lyons. Back-to-back strikeouts for Hammerman brings up number 6, Levi Olson. Lisbon in the top of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After 2.5, it's post 400, 7, Lisbon 0.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Stepping up to the plate for the Astros, number 15, Nick Hasbargen. Stepping up to the plate for the Astros, number 8, Jackson Hammerman. RBI double for Hammerman to deep left. Brings up the next batter in the lineup. That is the first baseman, number 17, Gunnar Majerus. Run scores on the RBI groundout. That brings up third baseman number 2, Malachi Wurmeyer. umpire reaches base on an error. That brings up the shortstop, number 6, Caleb Christensen. Fly out to left brings up number 12, the catcher, Jack Demers. In the bottom of the third, the Astros score 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 Lisbon error, and they leave 1 on base.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Now batting for Lisbon, number 15, Wyatt Olson.
batting for Lisbon, number 3, Jaden Bittner. Now batting for Lisbon, number 3, Jaden Bittner. Base hit for Bittner. That brings up number 14, Cam Hawk. The walk puts Bittner on base, or off on base, and brings up number 20, Grady Wielander. Wielander hit by a pitch. That loads the bases for number 17, Levi Spem. First a visit to the mound. Two-run score on the hit by Sven. That brings up number 11, Mike Nelson.
The walk to Nelson loads the bases for number 1, Jordan Bittner. The walk to Bittner brings in number 16, Elliot Welter. Pitching change for the Astros. Now on the mound, number 7. Pitching change for the Astros. Now on the mound, number 7, Joel Gould. Stepping up into the box, number 16, Elliot Welter. One run scores, plus an out. That brings up number 7, Jaden Howard.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
Now batting for the Astros, number 5, Owen Shannon. Shannon grounds out, brings on number 13, Chase Lura. batting number 4, Demarion Semenko. Now batting for the Astros, number 7, Joe Gould. Run scorers on the air. And it brings up number 17, Gunnar Macheris. The walk loads the bases for number 2, Malachi Werlemeyer. Stepping up to the plate for Lisbon, number 10, Jackson Hoffer. Fly out to second, grounds at number 4, Eli Lyons. The barehanded 1-3 ground out brings up number 6, Levi Olson.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, so they're going to call that a final score here after 5 innings of play. Or I should say after 4 innings of play. They will not move to the bottom half of the 5th inning. So after 4.5 innings, time of the game 1 hour 31 minutes, and your final score: the Post 400 Astros 10 and the Lisbon Broncos 4 here in Game 2 of the doubleheader. Astros pick up 2 more wins against Lisbon, taking the first game 8-1 after trailing 1-0 into the 6th inning when they would get 8 runs on 2 outs to take the victory in Game 1, and then they pour on 7 in the first, and they would get a couple more. Lisbon would strike back in the top of the fourth with 4 runs of their own, but that would be as close as they would get, as they would fall 10-4 here in the second game. Thanks so much for tuning in once again. Lisbon and the Astros will do it again here on May 31st. I believe that's a Tuesday, and we'll have that game for you here on Magnitude Sports. Until then, have a great night.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.